Trying to set up my TikTok live. What gift should I put up there? Let's do the beach radio. Yeah, that's a cute little one. It's new in the gift gallery. What else? What else they got that's new? Oh man, that deer is back. Oh. Welcome in. How's it going? Fernando, how you doing for look at this. That deer is stalking Marnie. New forest growth? Yes indeed. Yes indeed. Yeah, so Marnie was barking at her yesterday, Fernando, and the deer didn't run. The deer looked mad, and the deer started running after Marnie. And all day yesterday that we were in the woods, she's been after Marnie. I tried to get close to her. She walked away. The cat walked by her. She didn't care, but she is upset with Marnie. It's weird. She came in front of the house yesterday. Welcome in, guys. How y'all doing? Good morning. Yeah, it's kind of creepy a little bit. Randy, how's it going? How you doing? How you feeling? Welcome in, guys. How y'all doing today? Carlos, welcome in. The deer does want all the smoke. Let me show you. Joseph, how's it going? She did that all day yesterday. She waiting for my dog. How you doing, Carlos? She's not very far from where we are sitting. It looks a lot farther than what it is. She's very close. How you doing, Carlos? Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Beta 311. I'm doing good. This is what I'm looking at, this deer. Let's flip the camera. Look who's back, guys. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Parker. How are you? She waiting for my dog. Name her Lucy. She trying to get my dog Marnie. She came in front of the house last night looking for Marnie. How's it going? Welcome in, y'all. Do I feed her? No, I don't feed her. Charles, welcome in. How's it going? M6S. M6. I don't talk about politics on here, Parker. This is a comfortable space that's going to start debating and all kinds of stuff. I don't talk about none of that stuff. I pray for everybody that's in power, but I don't talk about none of that stuff on here. I'm doing good. People differ too much on such topics. I'm not trying to start problems. Physics bro, welcome in. How you doing? I'm at home. I'm not at the park. I'm at home. You guys she's still creeping. Looking out for Marnie. They're inside the house. Mr. Friend, how's it going? I'm doing good. How are you? Augustine, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Carlos, welcome in. Thank you for the heart meeting. Stressful? What's wrong? You want to talk about Mr. Friend? Thank you, John. I appreciate you. My day is going good. You almost dropped your phone? It's okay though, right? It's alright? I'm in the U.S. in America, Augustine. What I do for a living, I'm a groundskeeper. Delroy, I see you. How you been? I didn't see you come in. I missed your comment. I'm so sorry. Atika, how are you? Kalam, welcome in. I'm not sure you would believe me if I told you. It's okay. If you feel comfortable, you can tell me. If not, that's okay too, you know? I'm in Texas. It's humid over here. I think it's not too, well, it's 66% humidity today. From Senegal. So last night, I went inside the tiny house. Did my live. When I was going to come back downstairs, I heard something outside. I opened up the front door, and that deer, she's looking for Marnie. Marnie made her a little enemy. It is sunny today. It's a little bit hot. I got on my little work clothes because I got to do some stuff outside today. My skin is burnt a little bit. I'm peeling in some areas, and as much sunscreen I try to put on, is still like my skin just feels like my shoulders and my arms and stuff, they just feel sore, like to the touch. I lather on the sunscreen on my face, but in my neck, but it's just, the sun is just so brutal. I'm hurting. You in Texas too? Gray in New Jersey? Europe is burning up? I'm sorry, everybody in Europe. Seeking the Kingdom, how you doing, friend? God bless you. How are you? Anthony, good morning to you. King, welcome in. What happened with the snake? The snake went on about its business, DJ Soundwave. I stopped my animals from messing with it, and it slithered on the way. Do you feed the deer? No, I don't. I don't feed them. They take from my garden. It's been hot in West Texas. Comfortable sharing on the internet? Okay. That's okay, Mr. Friend. I understand. I have been putting aloe. Danny Dan, welcome in. Survival Empire, how are you? Learning and growing more each day. I like that. I like that. Yes, the deer is still creeping around. So I'll give you a recap of what happened yesterday. I came out here to get on live. I was sitting and the deer started walking up. And my dog Marnie started barking at her and went to try to chase her. The deer didn't budge. And as my dog was walking away, the deer started chasing my dog. And my dog kind of let out a cry that she was scared. The whole time I was outside, so a little over a couple hours yesterday, the deer was walking back and forth. My cat came out here, she walked close to the deer didn't care. When I got off the live, I walked by the deer didn't care. But as soon as my dog walks that way, she starts approaching. Last night, she was in front of the house. My dog made her mad. I'm doing good, survival. Buena tarde, Evandro. And she's like literally stalking. She walks a little bit, eats a little bit, and then she's just like peeking behind the trees. Richie, how's it going? How you feeling today? Thank you guys for liking the live. Thank you YouTube for liking the live. Deer is very brave. She's very brave. She's irritated. For those of y'all that are in Europe, I send my love to y'all. I know that it's hot over there and you guys don't have AC, but you're not alone. I don't have AC, so I know what it feels like to deal with extreme heat. I'm in the struggle with you, so I think it's a little bit hotter over there, surprisingly, but you know, wear cool clothes, drink cold drinks. If you can swim, go swim. Today will be a high of 88. That's good. Well, it's 88 right now. I take that back. It's gonna be a high of 94. It's 88 degrees right now. It feels like 97. Next Monday it'll be a 99 degrees. I walked back that way. I didn't see any babies. I didn't see any babies over there. Welcome in. Temps between 100 and 108. I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh. Wear hats when you go outside. Cover your skin. The modest kids, how are you? I remember the name, but not the picture. But your pictures on YouTube are tiny. How's everybody doing? JC, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Delroy, how are you? Sudi, welcome in. Dang it, I forgot I made mushroom mud water today. You haven't stopped sweating all day? What's the humidity over there, Mr. Friend? Is it humid over there or just hot? 13, I am doing good. Doing very good. Yanis, how you doing, Yanis? Thank you for the heart, me. How you been, Yanis? How's the weather over there? How's the weather in Latvia? Showtime, how are you? It's been a while. How have you been? How's life been treating you? Man, I did something different to my hair last night. They required me to like re-wet it, and it didn't dry all the way. So when I took it down, it was frizzy. I wasn't too happy about it. A lot of rain in Trinidad. Golf man, welcome in. Working as a horse. Is it really super hot over there? Rescue. Make sure you stay hydrated, Janice. Drink water and also something that has some electrolytes in it. Yeah, but it's hot, Donnie. Sometimes I wear it up when it's hot. Sleeping in, she had a ball last night. What did y'all get into, 13? It's 68% humidity. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Friend. Can you do they sell window units? You know, over there? Right now, it's not too bad, right? Lee Stams, how's it going? I'm doing good. Blackness, welcome in. You guys don't use like window units like in the UK? Work great for the room you want to sleep in. Well, at least it'll be something for them to take the edge off, so it'll be comfortable. I appreciate you, Dunny. Thank you. For you, it's already warm. I struggle with the AC because I get a headache. I get headaches with the AC. But then, in Texas, it's hot. So it's like, what do I do? Like when I go stay in my family's house, my parents, it's hot outside. So I go in the AC, but then I can only be in there for a little bit before I get a headache. And then I go back outside. I'm constantly going in and out. Yeah, if you can get something small. So like whatever room you're in, or like wherever you spend most time, you can get a window unit. Maybe it'll help, so you won't. A few days a year is bad. Oh, okay. Took her to a super nice pizza restaurant, played some games, saw some sights. She had a few adult beverages. Oh, that's cool. Air filters for the house that have HEPA filters in it. You don't like AC either? I don't. It sucks. Like, cause I get a headache. I'll get a really uncomfortable headache. But then I want to cool down. I like outside air. Like even in the wintertime, I struggle with, like if I go to someone's house and they have on heating, I get a headache. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows what the reason is, but I can deal with the coldness outside. You guys seen me. I've been on the live where it was very, very cold. It's like freezing temperatures, and I'm okay. But for whatever reason, the AC and the heat, from like the central AC heat, it bugs me. I don't know. Welcome in. Carrot cleaning services. How are you doing today? Winnie, how you doing? Thank you for the compliment. Fletch, thank you for the rose. D Dimas, thank you for the follow. Alright, Mr. Friend, I hope you stay cool today. God bless you. Cecil, welcome in. Yeah, I do. I do love it. I live out in the woods. Dragon, welcome in. That sounds like a lot of fun. 13. Y'all gotta hang out. Hang out and do some stuff. Yeah, I have a tiny house that's parked in the middle of the woods. Big fun. That's so nice. Dimas, good afternoon to you. God bless you. Where should we? That's cicadas. Oh, that's not snake. Those are not snakes. I wouldn't be out here chilling if that was snakes. Those are cicadas. What's it like in Texas? Well, right now it's very hot and humid. It depends on, some parts is very desert-like and dry. West Texas is desert-like and dry. There are some parts that are very green, like hill country. Thank you, Tough Man Rich. A lot of concrete, not so much for like the natural world. Although we have parks and stuff like that. If you drive down south, you got the beaches. We have a lot of restaurants. Dallas, Houston has lots of restaurants, things to do, But if you like natural stuff like me, I like natural outside. You kind of have to seek out those places. They're not, they're not everywhere. Same there in the UK. Thank you, Travis. I appreciate that. Yeah, well, we have deer, we have coyotes, we have wild turkey, the usual stuff, raccoons, skunk, rabbits, stuff like that. We do have snakes. We have some venomous snakes. We have scorpions. What else? I know I'm missing something. The occasional bobcat, wild boars sometimes. I don't see those all the time though. We had a mountain lion come through before. Tyrone, welcome in. Thank you, Winnie, for the rose. Ruby does Dallas. What a what? I didn't understand you, John. Rack, how are you? Thank you, Tyrone, for the community hearts. I appreciate it. Thank you for putting tips in the tabby jar. How you doing, Tyrone? And thank you for the heart me. My cat is not out here, and my dog is sitting directly under my chair. She probably trying to hide from that deer. Jason, welcome in. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. So what is everybody planning to do for everybody in the U.S.? What are y'all planning to do for the 4th of July? Go ahead and get your meats. Go to the store and buy all the stuff you need for your sides and everything. Those desserts. Because it's going to be chaos in the store. It's a mushroom drink. It's like chai tea, but it got different mushrooms in it. I had coffee yesterday, but I was feeling a little bit jittery. May Fox, welcome in. Thank you, Jason. It's by a company called Mudwater. So it's like chai tea. There's turmeric. I want to say ginger in there. Chaga mushroom, lion's mane, reishi, cordyceps. What will I be doing for the 4th of July, you mean, Tyrone? Blake, how you doing? You don't eat a lot of barbecue anymore? What do you like to eat? Thank you, Legal. I appreciate that. I like being in nature. Slow barbecue and a duck? Really? So July 4th is my birthday. I'm gonna go hang out with my family. Hopefully get some good barbecue. Turkey and fish. You can barbecue turkey and fish. You can grill it, smoke it. Alberto, thank you for the follow. Do I really, Blake? Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out. I like duck. They know they know. I've been living out here so in a few weeks it'll make 11 years. They know I'm living out here. I'm in the woods, but I have a house that has electricity, water, and all that stuff. It's just not connected to the grid. But yeah, they know I'm out here. Nobody comes out here. My mom has been out here a few times. I think she's the only one that has come. My stepdad came with her the first time they came. I had been living in the house for some years before they finally came. So yeah, my mom has been here a few times, maybe like 4 times. My stepdad came once. My nephew came once with my mom. But that's about it. Yeah, I have solar. Winnie, thank you for the rose. I see you, Blake. Marinated teriyaki. Wow, 36 hours. Real mushroom tea. Well, I mean, it's not special mushrooms, but if that's what you mean. Barbecue duck sounds great. It does. Oh, okay. That's cool. Thank you for this, bro. He said, I bet that's going to taste amazing. I don't have electric or water bills. I've been good. Like, I've been very, very good. I don't have electric bill, no water bill, none of that. So, how you doing, Salve? Welcome in. So, I have 8 panels on my roof. and they're each 100 watts. So that's 800 watts on my roof. I have a inverter, 2000 watt per sign inverter, charge controller. I have 3 lithium ion batteries, 12 volt. They're wired in parallel. I have a hot water heater. I collect rainwater. The rain hits my roof. It falls down to a big water tank. It's I pump into my house by a 12 volt pump. So as DC, I have it directly wired to my battery, one of my batteries. And I have a switch on the inside of my house. When I want to turn, use the sink or the shower, I just flip it on and you can hear the water pumping. What else? Yeah. I have a wood burning stove that I use in the wintertime when I want to cook and heat the house. How you doing, Nana Ray? So yeah. A lot of blackberry coffee. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I have a big water tank. I want to get a bigger one, but I don't know if I should wait till like when I move. I'm looking for land. The one I have now is like almost 500 gallons. It's for something. It's either 475 or 425. I can't remember. But I have never been without water since I've been out here. How you doing, Gabi? There's a well. So I was talking to my neighbor yesterday, and he told me something happened with the well, and they didn't have water for a little bit. And thank you for the follow. I am from Texas, from America. Adapted to elements, I think so. Illegal, thank you for the heart me. Let's see, let me scroll back down. Do I have a course on YouTube channel? Oh, I don't. I just recently got back into, like, I'm dual streaming on YouTube right now. I don't have a course. Maybe that's something that I could do. Love it or leave it. How you doing? Big King, how are you? Thank you for the heart me. Love it or leave it. Before Nana Ray could see that. Thank you. Thank you, 13. I didn't see it, but I appreciate you. You want to marry me, Palsy? Breeden, thank you for the follow. Will water one day? I think it does. Now I know what rainwater tastes like, so I filter the rainwater. I have a whole house filter, and then I run it through another filter. Like the water we drink, I run it through a Berkey filter. 13 is on the job. I appreciate you, 13. At a sawmill and get my railroad tie-ins for free for renters. Doesn't leave a lot of ash. No, that's not rattlesnakes. Those are cicadas. How you doing, Scott? Welcome in. Thank you for the live. Love it or leave it. Does it taste fresh? The rainwater? The rainwater tastes a tad bit sweet. It tastes a bit sweeter. So, like, I prefer the taste of rainwater. When I go in town and I drink water, so say like from a person's fridge, they have a filter on the fridge. I don't like the taste of it. It smells kind of weird too. So, because I shower in rainwater too, right? When I wash my face, when I go into town and like I go like this to wash my face, I can smell the chemicals in the water. It's kind of strong. It takes me like when I'm there a few days to kind of like for the smell to kind of go away, for me to get used to it. Yeah. Scott, how you doing? My oldest daughter has eczema, and sometimes her skin can react very badly from using the tap water to shower. So rainwater is slightly more acidic than what's coming out of the tap. And so if you have skin issues like eczema or psoriasis, or if you struggle with dry skin, dry hair, I would say if you can, at least try to catch harvest some rainwater, because our skin is acidic and that pH level from the rainwater is closer to our pH in our skin. It doesn't disrupt the acid mantle on your skin. Illegal, thank you for the rose. Are you a sneaker or boots whispers? I used to be a heels woman. I like wearing heels. I like nice pair of heels, but since I've been living off grid, I wear either rain boots, cowboy boots, or my grounding shoes. And it would bleed and itch, rubs, and it never rubbed. What did you rub? I didn't understand you. What did you rub on there? Thank you, Travis. I wouldn't suspect that you wear heels. No, I like heels. I'm a girly girl. Drink way water. You can, but you got to be very careful. Like if it's hitting a roof or something, like if you were to put it like a bucket and it falling from the sky, maybe I think you'd be all right. But like I got pollen and the birds, so yeah, I had to be mindful of that. But yeah, I don't own a pair of pants. This is like my overalls. This is like the only pair of semi pants I have right now. I wear dresses 99% of the time. Even out here, I just wear my boots with them. I like dressing like a lady. I'm a lady. I like looking pretty. Um, but I can't wear the heels out here because they'll sink into the ground. So I've adapted a bit, but I still wear my dresses. I do have some heels that I wear when I go certain places, but I don't wear them that often. But I'm okay. I think cowboy boots look nice with my long dresses. I'm not monetized yet. Close to being monetized. But if you want to send me a gift right now, it would have to be either through Cash App or Venmo. I need like 200 more watch hours to get monetized on TikTok, not on YouTube. Thank you, Husky. So ice cream in the winter, but it's been a while. Yeah, so you can still get you some snow, right? When the snow falls, take off the top. Like once there's a few inches, take some of the snow off the top. That's what I do. Oh, distraction from cannabis. Oh, okay. 13 posted my Cash App for anybody. Corona Christian, how you been? I speak Spanish. Ghost. James, welcome in. That's okay, Husky. James, how's it going? Let me scroll back up. How you doing, Ray World's Record? Not too good, not too bad. Well, I guess that's a lot. It's better than bad, right? How long I've been living in the woods? Almost 11 years. Few weeks shy of 11 years. Do I like Scooby-Doo? Yeah. Few weeks shy of 11 years. Buttercup, how you doing? So, Blake, you said that dangerous due too much chemicals from the roof material. My tiny house has a metal roof. My tiny house has a metal roof, so I'm okay right there. Touch your tree. Are you trying to make sure this isn't a green screen? It looks so green on the camera. Shady, thank you for the follow. It's so it's so humid out here, it sticks to my skin. Michael, how you doing? Ah, that deer's still over here. Marty, you better watch out, chick. I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. Fake on fake on fake. What you talking about, Ghost? Why would it be? I just touched the tree. You see that? No, Marnie, leave the deer alone. Ah. Look at her. Thank you, illegal. The deer is over there. Don't do it, Marnie. She on the other side of that hammock. I'm doing good, Michael. I'm doing very good. It's okay, Mike. He would have realized after being here that I'm actually out here. Some people are weird. Why would I lie about being out in the woods? And what about the sounds? Like that would take too much effort that I wouldn't be willing to put in. For the green screen and the sounds and all that stuff. That shows me where some people's mind is at. Angel, thank you for the follow. Lennox, how's it going? I'm from the U.S. I'm in America. Where'd she go? He hiding behind that tree. No, Mike, you didn't have to do that. Like it's all right. I didn't mean it like that. I wasn't questioning it. I was just saying you don't gotta do that. If you blocked him, I'm not questioning you, sir. Sounds like a toxic ex. What kind of ex you got? Some of you guys are strange. Upstate? No. That's cool. Lately I've done a couple lives where I built a fire. I have protection, Angel. This is a natural wild. Yes. Marnie walking over there. On green screening. I mean, do whatever. A person can do whatever they like, but I don't have a green screen. Todd, thank you for the heart me. I bet she stopped out there. The deer spots your barbecue. I want to. Let's see if I can show y'all. See, Marnie walked away. And the deer, you see the deer? She's walking back. She's after Marnie. Marnie knows it too. You better get your butt back. Go! Go! Come here, Marnie. Come here. She don't want to be nice. You see, guys, see that? She don't want to be nice. When they stomp like that, she is not friendly. No, 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 no. She is not friendly. We have some that are friendly. She is not. She doesn't want to be friendly. She don't want to be friendly. When they do their hooves like that, she doesn't want to be friendly. Now I'm going to have to keep an eye on Marnie all the time. She doesn't want to be friendly. There's another one, and I can tell them apart. The other one is another doe. She has a couple of scars on her. She's friendly. She's intrigued with Marnie. Marnie barks at her. The deer doesn't care. She wants to get close to me and Marnie. I can walk up and get close to her, maybe within like a couple of feet. She's just curious. That one yesterday, Marnie was barking at her, and I understand her being irritated, but Marnie tried to chase her, and the deer didn't run, and she chased Marnie, and she was doing her hooves like that, and I had to be careful because her hooves are sharp. Like, Marnie is a little dog. If the deer really wanted to, she could hurt her. If I wasn't over here, the deer would be trying to get Marnie. It is, I'm in Texas. That deer one, all the deer hang out here. They bring their babies. Sometimes they leave them behind my house, you know. I know they trust me, but for whatever reason, I guess she's tired of Marnie. I'm not camping. I live out here. Hooves cut like razor blades. Yeah, and I'm not trying to rack up I don't want my baby to get hurt, and I'm not trying to rack up a huge vet bill. I'm going to be so sad. How you doing, Dinesh? Steve, how's it going? Yeah, the hoof started. She was about to start. I like all animals. I love animals, you know. They eat my garden. I may be a little sad. I just let them, but she's not trying to be friendly. She is very protective. She don't, little Penny, how are you? She doesn't like people coming up and getting close. Steve, how's it going? Mama Bear for the pin. Yesterday, so when I got off the live, I took Marnie, I put her in the house, and the deer was bedded down, like she was sitting down on the ground. I walked her away. She got up and she just walked slowly away. She didn't try to mess with me. She didn't act aggressive or anything. And I walked around looking to see if maybe she had an injured fawn or whatever. She don't have any babies with her. I looked to see if there were any birds or anything that could be over there, you know. Because, like, if she had the injured baby, that they would be, the birds would let me know if something was over there. I didn't see any of that. So, Marnie made her mad. Puppy needs a deer-proof vest. Larry should be with you. Can Larry? Larry could slow her down, but could he take her out? I appreciate you, Dinesh. The deer don't start coming this way until Marnie walks off. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Tough Man Rich. Sorry, guys, if I missed your comments. Steve, I'm doing well. "107 in El Paso, that's so hot. 112 in Phoenix. How you doing, G Howard?" Pack said Animal Planet is real. Dog's name is Marnie, Marnie. Enoch, how you doing? Larry's a 9. I went to sleep last night. I was looking for holsters, but then I fell asleep after Yaya's live. Sometimes I let Marnie be out here. Sometimes she'll get up in the hammocks and she'll sleep. I can't let her do that if the deer is around here. I'll just hear some horrible noises, and that deer said, "I done had enough of you." How you doing? How are you, son? I'm good. Rain, thank you for the follow. Oh, it's funny, I'm on live, so I got it on camera. That's nice. That's the cool thing about going live. You catch some stuff on camera. Chicken coop? No. The thing about it, Tough Man Rich, if I want chickens out here, which I do, we have coyotes and snakes too. I would need to put an electric fence. So I'm on 240 acres of land. Life with Sports, how you doing, sir? Welcome me and friend. Yes, I am, son. And I'm tucked off in the corner by myself, so I don't own the property, right? I'm just renting out a couple of acres of land, and I also am a caretaker for the property, right? There's another woman on the property. There's a few other people, but my closest neighbor, she has animals that I help take care of it sometimes. She has an electric fence, and the way she did her chicken coop, they dug into the ground. I forget what they put, but they put in a lot of work for that chicken coop, because what happens is the animals will dig underneath and go up under to try to get to the chickens. But yeah, we need an electric fence. If you just have a fence, now she has a donkey, and the donkey is good about protecting, but if it's nighttime and they're sleeping and stuff like that. But the coyotes, everything will absolutely hop that fence to get to those animals. Thank you, Brizzo. But I want chickens. I would like to get chickens, but whenever I get to where I'm going, I want chickens. A bunch of animals, a donkey for sure. From West Papua. I'm gonna have a whole crew, a bunch of animals. Not a whole lot, but some. Have to plan it well. So I was talking to my neighbor yesterday, and I walked up to the front to get a package, and I got something for the ants because the ants have been so bad this year, and I was asking him about that too. And I live out here, Philly. He said that they have been bad at his house. And we were just talking about the heat and stuff. He's the one that said the well went out yesterday. And so he is here with his parents, and they're older. His dad had a liver, some type of transplant last year, and he was telling me that it's been almost a year since, So we were just talking, and he recently bought a tiny house too, and he was just saying that the heat, he was worried about his parents, just them being in the heat. He said that the dad is from Chicago, and he's like, I'm trying to get him to move back up north, but that all the family, like the kids and grandkids, they're in Texas. And I was telling him, about like me planting stuff, and he was like, you plant something, and the amount of effort that it takes to actually grow it out here, because it's so dry and it's so hot. And he's like, it's not even worth it. He's like, you run up your water bill. Now, I don't have a water bill, but he's like, you run up your water bill trying to grow something. And I was like, you're right about that. I'm in Texas. Thank you, Fusion. These are overalls. Is overalls or coveralls? Is it the same? There's some chicken runs that are completely fenced in, even underneath. Yeah, I want chickens. For a long time, Yaya, she wanted chickens. I had pictures with her, with my neighbor chickens. Yeah. They give you eggs. Get some ducks. Ducks are kind of messy, though. They create a mess. I don't know. The main issue I have with Texas is just the heat. Because the stuff that I want to do, like I've tried to grow so much stuff out here, and maybe I can keep it alive for a few years, but sometimes we have droughts, and it's very, very labor intensive, and it's just, you see the plants struggling to survive. Coveralls, okay. So I just want to be someplace that at least has all 4 seasons, or it's not as hot, in the summertime. Adam, thank you for the follow. It's not fun being outside and it's 100-degree weather. It burns your skin. It's not good. I know I've aged quite a bit. My skin has had to age me quite a bit living out here. I mean, I apply sunscreen, but it ain't enough. You're in California. The weather's perfect. I used to live in Northern California. I like California. I just don't like California prices, though. That's the only thing. California is expensive. Joel sent me a property. I do Tough Man Rich because I'll burn. Like, I have started to burn, like, my shoulders and stuff like that. My arms. I tan and I burn. Yeah, it's not cool. I'll look very gross coming on here peeling. It's not a good look. Rebella, thank you for the heart me. Being in Shenandoah Valley, perfect weather. Joel has sent me a property. It's in California. It's nice. Like, I haven't looked in California. I hadn't been looking in California. But when he sent me that, I was looking at some places. California has a lot of land, but they're kind of, I don't know how it works, like with when it comes to the rain catchment and stuff like that. I feel like there's a lot of issues for people that live in California that do off-grid living. I don't want to run into them problems. And so many people are moving from California. To me, that says something. Right now we're talking about off-grid living. I live off-grid in a tiny house in Texas. Cali is so hot. So I've lived in Northern California and I've lived in Southern California. Florida, way too humid. I'm trying to escape the heat, Magic, not go where it's more humid. I lived in Florida too when I was little. No, not Florida. That's a no for me. Magic, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Android. Thank you, Travis. Solar panel generators, proper air conditioner. It should be a key. I don't want to, see, David, I don't want to have to, the AC gives me a headache. I really don't want to have to be in a place where I have to rely on AC. I like to be outside, and I spend most of my time outside. You can't have AC outside. We don't have rattlesnakes out here, William. Frank, how's it going? Yeah, I really don't want to live in a place where I have to rely on AC. So I've had layovers in Colorado, but I've never been. I would like to go to look around. I know for a while Colorado has some issues, like the people that were living off grid there, they were changing some laws and stuff like that. So every now and then, but I'm I tend to like look at places that are very, very green. But I would like to. It's me out here. I'm not married. I do fishing. It's been a while, but I do go fishing. I wasn't every day. Halo, how's it going? How you been, Halo? How you feeling today? The desert might be my vibe. I don't like the desert. I don't like the heat. I know they have high desert, like certain parts in New Mexico, right? Up north. I don't want to be in the desert. No, I don't want to be in the desert at all. I want to be someplace where it gets a little bit of, get some snow. How I'm living, wonderfully. Just go more north and yeah. Nevada, that's desert. That's mainly desert. It's hot over there. I don't want to go anywhere that's hot. Not a land for off grid. Utah is not very green though, right? Am I Dominican? No. My daily activities: gathering wood. I gather wood the entire year for the winter time. Depends on what I got growing. Take care of the gardens. Do regular stuff. Wash dishes. Cook. Yeah, I like the cold. Cut the grass. You know. I'm in the U.S. I looked at Canada. I looked at some spots in Canada. Look at Brian's Head, Utah. I got a fan. Yeah, I got a fan. The area is green. Let's see. Not too far from the desert. Yeah, I'm not trying to go anywhere that has desert though. I don't want to be in the desert. I know he likes those eyebrows. Who are you talking about? I've looked at Maine. The only thing about it is that they get a lot. It's very, very cold. I don't know how my daughters would do in so much cold. Maybe I do still look. Maine is very beautiful. They don't have mountains, which I like, but I still look there. How you doing, David? Oh, it looks nice, Brian here. It looks very, very nice. Gerald, welcome in. How are you doing today, Gerald? Robert, welcome in. No, Oklahoma, no. Now, Oklahoma has some beautiful spots, but it's still too hot for me. Still too hot. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. The Brian's Head is nice. I'm looking at pictures. It looks green. In Ohio, we get all 4 seasons. It's nice. That's nice. Louisiana, you guys are naming places that is in the South that's humid and hot. I don't want to be in the South anymore. I'm tired. I have a passport, but I've never been anywhere in Asia. I am tired of the South, guys. I don't want to be nowhere in the South. If you're going to delete one of my comments, might as well take all of them. I didn't delete any of your comments, Soundwave. Maybe TikTok, maybe YouTube filtered it out, but I haven't touched the screen. Tired of burning up? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anybody... I have my moderators here, but Soundwave, I know you're chill, you're cool. I don't, YouTube, the last comment I saw, it says, do any fishing, and I responded to that one, and I don't see anything else after that. Right now, Oklahoma, a lot of rain though. North Dakota, yeah, Shannon, thank you for the rose. Ego 3, how are you? Lawrence, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm tired of burning up. Rebella, thank you for the community heart. Yeah, I don't think we didn't delete your comment. I'm dual streaming. I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube. Both of these apps will filter out your comments if they feel like you said something. Sometimes it's not, they get it wrong, but both of these apps will filter out a comment. They won't show it. Jay Stokes, welcome in. Lil John, how are you? Dr. Mark, thank you for the follow. I don't know what that was about. I don't see 13. Did you see his comment? I don't see anything. Thank you, Dr. Mark. I appreciate you. The South has the sunshine for the solar. I would think it's really good. It does have the sunshine for the solar, but I'm trying to grow food. I'm trying to plant fruit trees, Yeah, I think it's kind of why people get so offended. People get really upset. Yeah, Mike said if we had to delete your comment, he may not even be in the room anymore. He could have gotten mad, but people get so upset. For what? Seed or open a tree? Both, Rebella. I do both. Filtered out native comments. At least it did when I used stream. Yeah, people get so upset. I try to read everybody's comments. I try to greet everybody that comes in the room. Sometimes when we're doing stuff, I miss people's comments, and then people get upset. First of all, I'm on 2 different apps streaming. I can't catch everything. I got one word, Mike. Remedial. Home Depot options they have. $3 started. You didn't greet me until you know. I appreciate you, David. I didn't even know you were on here, Mike. Local meat. Well, I don't hunt, but I'm surrounded by people that hunt. I'm surrounded by people that hunt, and they give me meat. Also, like, I'm surrounded by farms. I go to a farmer's market. They got other farmers. There's a young couple. They farm hogs. There's another family. They do Wagyu beef. Another family does chickens. Am I tired? No. I mean, I am a little bit. It's hot, but I'm okay. I'm cool. I'm chilling. That's how I get my meat. Yeah. This is Texas. So many people hunt in Texas. If you want certain type of meat, like last year I had so much deer meat, I was kind of tired. I was like, I don't want, please, nobody give me no more deer meat. No, those are cicadas. You like venison? I do too, but last year I had so many pounds of it. It was just too much. I'm like normal. I appreciate that. That deer is still stalking. Interesting look, nice look. Maybe let's read a science article. Let me get my phone. Helicopter. This is my work stuff. My work suit. James, how you doing? Lamel, how are you? Some people don't know how to talk to other people, especially women. You want to harvest rainwater too? You don't know how to filter? How you want to harvest it, tough man? You wanna so the way I have it, it's okay, Rebella. The way I have mine set up is I have gutters wrapped around my roof. When the rain falls, it falls into the gutters, and then I have it going down like into my water tank. But you can get whole house filter. You can get a Berkey filter. Just a Berkey filter. Like if you want to drink the water, a Berkey filter is good. It has a charcoal filter. So mine has the 2 charcoal filters in it, and then it has 2 other filters at the bottom. I can't remember the name. What exactly is in those filters? I'm not married, but I'm not on here to connect with anybody romantically. She's still ignoring me on follow for sure. Don't do that, Mike. Coveralls are giving Halloween. Oh no, David. Teaching me how to harvest water. That's cool. That's very cool. It's free water, you know. Are you in an area where you can do it? Why not? Especially if you have a garden or something like that. Why not do it? Am I Spanish? No, James. I'm not Spanish. Let me just read the signs. Thank you, Uncle Jukebox. Yeah, these comments today, people. He's into science. I like that. I like that. Let me look some. Okay, let's do Space Daily. Y'all ready for science articles being filtered too, or is the chat? I think the chat is moving kind of fast. You time people out for being funny. This YouTube live, I'm out of here. See you, dude. Oh, the reason why I worded it like that, because you says, "Are you single? You look pretty to me." That's why I responded that way. People need to read academic sources. I don't even know what that dude was talking about. If he got, I didn't see you guys filter him, but if he got, let's read something. Let's read something. Space Daily. Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of men. You see, it's just men. Thank you, Rebella. Men and their feelings, and they say that women are super emotional. They say we're emotional. It's a whole lot of men being super sensitive today. Mister, how's it going? Okay. Yeah, I know 13. Rebella, thank you for the beach radio. Kamal, how's it going? Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can find. Thank you, Rebella. I appreciate you. Okay. Okay, this one is like they're still over here creeping. This one is a bit different. It says neuroscience behind overthinking, addiction, and anxiety. The human brain is one of the most complex organs in the body, responsible for thoughts, emotions, decisions, and behaviors. While it allows people to solve problems and adapt to challenges, it can also become trapped in unhealthy mental loops. Overthinking, addiction, and anxiety are deeply interconnected conditions that affect millions of individuals worldwide. Modern neuroscience has revealed that these experiences are not simply bad habits or weakness, but are linked to specific brain structures, chemicals, and neural pathways. People can identify their habits and look for healthier approaches to mend by comprehending the neurology underlying these problems. Overthinking occurs when the mind repeatedly analyzes situations, worries about future outcomes, or replays past events. While reflective thinking can be useful, chronic overthinking often becomes mentally exhausting and emotionally harmful. Neuroscience suggests that overthinking is associated with increased activity in the brain's default mode network, so DMN. The DMN becomes active when the brain is not focused on external tasks. It is involved in self-reflection, memory processing, and imagining future events. In individuals who overthink, this network can become hyperactive, causing repetitive thoughts and rumination. Renew your mind, like the Bible says. Okay. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision making and reasoning, also plays a major role. When faced with uncertainty, the prefrontal cortex may continue analyzing possible outcomes endlessly. This can create a cycle of doubt and mental fatigue. Additionally, the amygdala, the brain's fear center, becomes activated during stressful thoughts, making the person feel emotionally overwhelmed. Overthinking often triggers the release of stress hormones such as cortisol. Elevated cortisol levels can affect sleep, concentration, and emotional regulation. Over time, the brain becomes conditioned to remain in a state of heightened alertness, making it harder to relax. The neuroscience of anxiety. The body's normal reaction to stress or perceived threat is anxiety. However, when anxiety becomes persistent and excessive, it can interfere with daily life and emotional well being. From a neurological perspective, anxiety involves an imbalance between the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex. The amygdala quickly detects threats and activates the fight or flight response. In people with anxiety disorders, the amygdala tends to be overactive, reacting strongly even to minor stressors. So, I told you guys that I had a head injury when I was like right after high school, and they did so many tests. I went to different neurologists, and they said that the part of my brain that deals with stress, so it's like in so many words, like it glitches or like it overactive. So something could be like a very minor situation and my brain will process it as traumatic, and I had to be very careful. Like when I was going to the doctors and neurologists and stuff like that, they're like, you can't stress, and I'm like, how can I not stress? It's like a part of life. And they're like, you really can't, because the part of your brain that is like dealing with that stress, it's not um it's not processing it properly. So it's something that can be like very just not even a big deal. You can feel like it's a big deal, but your brain is not registered. You can feel like it's nothing, but your brain is not processing like something normal. Prayers, how you doing? Okay, back to the thing. Back to the okay. Negative experience. Okay, let's see. Let me scroll back up. The hippocampus, a region involved in memory formation, also contributes to anxiety. Negative experiences stored in memory can influence future fear responses. For example, if someone experiences emotional trauma or repeated criticism, the hippocampus may associate similar situations with danger, triggering anxiety reactions. Neurotransmitters also play an essential role in anxiety. These chemical messengers let brain cells communicate with one another. Reduced levels of gamma, let me see if I can pronounce this, gamma aminobutyric acid, GABA, which has common effects, can increase nervousness and restlessness. Similarly, imbalances in serotonin and dopamine may contribute to immune instability and worry. Chronic anxiety changes brain functioning over time. Constant stress can weaken neural connections related to emotional regulation while strengthening pathways associated with fear. This is why anxious individuals may find it difficult to switch off their worries even when there is no immediate threat. There is more to addiction than a lack of willpower. Neuroscience has shown that addiction fundamentally changes the brain's reward circuitry. It's funny because I was having a thought about people that struggle with addiction um, early this morning because I saw something and I'm like, so that's not anything I've ever struggled with, but I do know what it's like to love a person that struggles with addiction, and I think that it is like vastly misunderstood. The brain contains a reward pathway that releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation. Activities such as eating, social interaction, or achieving goals naturally release dopamine and create feelings of satisfaction. However, addictive substances and behaviors produce an intense dopamine surge that the brain begins to crave repeatedly. Thank you, David. Addiction causes the brain's reward center, the nucleus accumbens. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Accumbens to become extremely active. Over time, the brain adapts by reducing its natural dopamine sensitivity. As a result, individuals may need larger amounts of the substance or behavior to feel the same pleasure, a process known as tolerance. The prefrontal cortex, which normally controls impulse regulations and decision making, becomes weakened. In addition, people find it more difficult to control their desire or think about the long term effects as a result. Simultaneously, the brain's stress systems become overreactive, causing emotional discomfort when the addictive behavior is absent. Addiction can involve substances such as alcohol, nicotine, or drugs, but it may also include behavioral addictions like gambling, gaming, social media dependence, or compulsive shopping. Regardless of the form, the brain mechanisms remain strikingly similar. I'm still addicted, but don't drink or smoke. I just think about it. I'm still here and there. I'm from Texas. I've So the way my pastor put it, he says that you don't, if you're an addict, even if you stop using whatever it is, you're still an addict, you know. And he says that it's important to be honest with yourself, right? Because if you're honest with yourself, like if you say I'm an ex-addict, or it's, you kind of, it can be easy to fall back into it. So like some people, in my experience, I think some people can just have addictive personalities. Like it doesn't matter what it is, they just are more prone to becoming addicted to certain things. Renew your mind. Yeah. Like I said, I never struggled with addiction or anything like that, but I do know what it's like to have someone close to me struggle with it, and um, I see that they have an addictive personality. It doesn't matter, like they've gotten clean and sober, but they still, that addictiveness comes out in other ways. It says, although these conditions appear different, neuroscience shows that they are closely linked. Overthinking often increases anxiety because repetitive negative thoughts activate the brain's stress response. Anxiety, in turn, may push individuals toward addictive behaviors as a way to temporarily escape emotional discomfort. You aren't always an addictive. I agree. Personality, you can change that. For example, a person struggling with anxiety may excessively overthink social situations and then use alcohol or digital distractions to numb their stress. Unfortunately, addictive behaviors only provide short term relief while reinforcing unhealthy neural patterns. Eventually, the brain becomes trapped in a cycle where anxiety fuels addiction, and addiction worsens anxiety. Stress hormones such as cortisol are a common factor connecting all three conditions. Chronic stress changes the brain neural pathways and affects emotional regulation. This can increase impulsive behavior, emotional sensitivity, and mental exhaustion. Can the brain heal? One of the most helpful, hopeful discoveries in neuroscience is the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's capacity to remodel and create new neural connections throughout life is known as neuroplasticity. This means that unhealthy thought and behavior patterns can be changed with consistent effort and support. How you doing, Big Nate? Therapeutic approaches such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, mindfulness practices, meditation, and stress management techniques have been shown to strengthen healthier brain pathways. Exercise also improves brain health by increasing dopamine and serotonin levels naturally. Mindfulness meditation can calm the amygdala and reduce overactivity in the default mode network. Similarly, counseling and psychotherapy help individuals recognize triggers, regulate emotions, and develop healthier coping strategies. Healthy sleep, social support, balanced nutrition, and reducing chronic pain also contribute to brain recovery. While healing takes time, the brain is capable of remarkable adaptation and resilience. The neuroscience behind overthinking, addiction, and anxiety reveals that these conditions are deeply rooted in brain functioning, emotional control, and neurochemistry. Overactive fear responses, imbalanced neurotransmitters, and disrupted reward systems can trap individuals in cycles of stress and unhealthy coping behaviors. However, understanding the brain's role also reduces stigma and encourages compassion toward those struggling with mental health challenges. With appropriate support, therapy, self awareness, and healthy lifestyle changes, individuals can retain their brain, retrain their brains, and regain emotional balance. Platforms like Talk to Angel provide professional mental health support. That was an interesting read. Rowdy, how's it going? OJ, how you doing? Hello from Texas. Funds flow. Did it calm down a bit? I'm in Texas. I didn't want to look at the chat for a while. Yeah, calm down. Not far away. You come to Texas a lot? That's cool. That's cool. That's what we're reading. Having the outlook, I'm always this or that, makes you stay in that. Science always does a trick. Yeah, I didn't want to look at the comments for a while. Okay, let's find another one. Am I Hispanic? No, I'm not. Okay, how to see Mars and the seven sister stars for the last time until 2034. Thank you for the compliment. Before June comes to a close, the red planet Mars will cruise past the compact cluster of blue-white stars tucked inside the constellation of Taurus. You will marry me? I appreciate the offer, but no thank you. Mysterious ways. Still trying to figure out sleep studies. Our brains during sleep is a very interesting thing, especially REM. Yeah, it's very interesting. The comments seem pretty timely and insightful to me. On YouTube, really, Mike? Really, Mike? Thank you, funds flow. Sometimes I wanna put Mike in timeout. Okay, Mars will appear closest to the Pleiades star cluster on Sunday. Am I Creole? No. Before sunrise. Before Mars will appear closest to the Pleiades star cluster on Sunday, June 28th before sunrise. The Pleiades, also called the Seven Sisters, are a group of blue-white stars in the Taurus constellation. This will be the last easily visible Mars-Pleiades encounter until 2034, making it a rare celestial event. I almost turned the whole comment section completely off. Can you turn it off? Travis said, shout out to the homies on the other stream. If you don't marry me this year, you won't marry again. I rebuke that and no thank you. I don't know you, you don't know me, I don't want to marry you. No thank you. Why would I wanna marry somebody talking to me like that? First go learn how to talk nicely to a woman. How you doing, Jeremy? Thank you, 13. What is wrong with people today? James, how you doing, friend? Pleiades? Pleiades. Pleiades? That's how it's called, Pleiades. Thank you, physical. How about we do the word daily hurdle. I'm tired of talking. Pleiades. Thank you, James, for the rose. Pleiades. Thank you. I learned from you guys. Oh, thank you, funds. I appreciate you. Tim, how's it going? Thank you for the heart, me, Tim. How you doing today? Thank you, Victor. It's better. It's always men. Once, I think, maybe twice. I don't get women coming here mess with me. What is it? Why do men want to come in here and mess with me? I don't get that. Live yesterday after 20 minutes. What happened, Tim? Medical? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. But you feeling better today, right? That's good. I'm happy to hear that. I pray for you. Are you going to go live today or are you going to rest? Thank you, Ryan, for the heart me. Okay, I pray that you have a good life, that you'll feel better, that all will be okay. David, thank you for liking the live. So you're out in nature, or is this part of your? I live in the woods, and I'm behind my tiny house. I have a tiny house. I'm in the woods behind my tiny house. Thank you. I appreciate you, Tim. Pray for you too. I pray for you, Rai. Whatever you're in need of, whatever you're seeking God for, whatever that need is, I pray that God meet you at your greatest need and that you have a wonderful day. That God blesses you. Thank you guys for the likes on the live. Tim, thank you for the beach radios. Putting tips in the tabby jar. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. You're very welcome, Brian. That deer is still over there, stalking. Are failing globally, hence men are failing. Read Scott Galloway. He explained it clearly. It's just, what about? I just don't understand. What about me? Why do men scroll through and feel like they want to mess with me, say stuff? I don't get that. That's very, very scary to me. I'm online and you just scrolling, you know, and you scroll by and you want to. That shows me how dangerous men can be. Adan, how you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Rad, for the community heart. I'm in the U.S., America. Topic for today, we were talking about off-grid living, then we started talking about other stuff, and then I was reading science articles. Johannes, thank you for the follow. People just say the first thing that pops in their head. Yeah, it's crazy because these are adults. So a lot of these people, some can be kids, but I know some of these people, they're adults acting like that. They see that you're non-confrontational. They feel free to be disrespectful without retaliation. Oh, I have lots of trolls, Travis. I have lots of trolls. Spencer, how's it going? I don't know. Both Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo. Pacific? No, I'm in the U.S. Thank you, Dandelion. How you feeling today? It seems like the more gentle and calm you are, it irritates people. Telephone, tough guys. What did DT call it? Net banging? They net banging, internet banging. It's very scary. Keyboard warriors, yeah. Very scary. My hair says it loud and clear. Riv Hall, thank you for the follow and for the rose. Y'all feel like doing the word hurdle? Some men thrive off of their fear women have. It excites them. Don't admit that you're fearful and that men are dangerous on the site. Okay, physics bro. You're right. I won't. I've been with my wife for 3 years and married to her for 20. I usually scroll through and listen to people's commentary. Oh, okay. Let's do the word hurdle, okay? We got 20 more minutes. Hopefully we can finish it. It's hot. It is hot. You having a family reunion? That sounds like a lot of fun. So the game we gotta pick. We have to figure out the five-letter word. We have one, two, three, four, five, 6 tries. I like to start out with dream. So the R, E, and A are highlighted. That means that those letters are in the word that we're looking for, but they're not in that spot. So the R, E, and A are contained in the word, but they're just not in those spots. The D and the M, they're blacked out at the bottom because they're not in the word. Oh, you're having a family reunion here? Let's see. Like it's time for some water activity. Feet in the water and fishing pole. I'm putting my feet in the water over here, David. We got gators over here. That's cool, Spencer. Right, well, thank you for the rose. E A. What about Earth? EAR. Okay, we can do talker. Uh, and then taker. Taker. E. Okay, they're not in that spot. Thank you so much, TJ, the Italian. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for that. Uh, oh, thank you. That was you, Travis. Oh, that's cool. I can see your face a little bit more on YouTube. The picture's very small. That's cool. Thank you. Y'all got Texas Gators. The toe warmer. Wait, you talking about? Just a little nip on toe? Yeah, we got gators. They huge. One of the lakes that I enjoy going to go fishing, they got a bunch of gators. And they have an area that people swim in. It's like a beach area. Oh, I see you, TJ. I appreciate you. Thank you. So TJ, I dual stream. Like I come on live twice a day, and in the evening we do different stuff. So like last night we played games. We played Connect Four. I played with you guys. Monday night is movie night. Tonight is Bible reading. I'll be reading the Bible and I pray for anybody that needs prayer. Thursday night is poetry night. Friday night is karaoke. We sing. Whoever wants to come up and sing. Yeah, Gators don't play fair. He told me sticking my toe in it. Okay, okay. Nami, thank you for the follow. Let's see, let's see. Where's Papa? Welcome in. Blessings to you, TJ. Layer. How is you? I'm doing good. Layer. The A isn't in the second spot. Thank you, TJ. Mm, maybe E is in the second spot. RE. Gears. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so A and R is highlighted green, so they're in the correct spot. How you doing, Curtis? Thank you, Nami. But E is, so E has to be the first spot or the last spot? Maybe the last one. So E is the last spot. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it's the first. But okay, the B. So you see the E is highlighted yellow right there. That means it's not in that spot. So either it's gonna be the first spot or the last spot. Yeah, I think E is last too. I'm from the America. Let's see. Flare. That's a good one. Maybe that's it. I was thinking it was something air, layer, or something. Yay! Good job, Mike. Good job. Good job. Good job. Mike got him one today. Where did the dip go? She's still over there. Okay. So this next word has A, R, and E. The R is in the correct spot. The A and E are in the word, but they're not in those spots. There's no F and there's no arrow. Mike got it. Him got it. Let's see. So E and A are not in those spots either. So that means E is has to be the first in the first spot, right? E. So the word's gonna start with E because it's not in that second spot. Well, no, because maybe I messed up. Yeah, A was already in the wrong spot. My bad, y'all. My bad. So E is either gonna be in the second or third spot. Mm, how you doing, Zebulon? Welcome in. What about guard? Oh, E is the first or third spot. Guard has no E. How you doing, gift of God? Welcome in. How you feeling today? Thank you, James, for the donut. Thank you, gift of God, for the heart me. Thank you, James. What time is it? 1:10 p.m. WHE1. I try to help, but I had no idea how to play. It's okay. We're trying to figure out the word. So the R you see is highlighted green. That means it's in the right spot. But in the E and the A, they're in the word. They're just not in those spots. We're trying to do process of elimination. mm, You from Saudi Arabia, Israel? Welcome in, Zebulon. Thank you, TD. How you been? I haven't seen you in a good bit. How you been? What's going on with you? You feel like A is the first letter? Thank you, Travis. I appreciate you. It's good even when here world ain't. I'm doing good, TD. I'm doing very good. I'm good. I'm doing very good. Mm. Blessings to you. I hope you have a lovely day. Are we trying to figure out the second? Yeah, we're trying to figure it out. Where AWA? So A not gonna be in that third spot because you see it's highlighted yellow. Bulan, thank you for the follow. Hmm. I get it again. What about extra? Person came welcome in. Oh, there no T. No, it's I didn't get it at first either. Dang it. No extra, there no T. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna put y'all on mute so I can say goodbye to my TikTok family. All right, hold on, y'all. All right, I'm back. Had to say goodbye to everyone over there. That deer is still walking around. Okay, y'all. Touch screen touch too. Okay, okay. Let's let's focus. Let's focus. Opera. Ooh, Mike gets another one. They're trying to get on. No, she trying to get Marnie. Good job, Mike. Okay, there's an E in the word. That's all we know, but it's not in that spot. Jean, how's it going? There's no O, P, R, or A. Yes, he is. Yeah, he's good. Him doing good. Mm, 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 mm. Enjoy. Oh, they're no O. What about 8? Ah, that wasn't it either. So E is not in the first or third spot. My neurons fire on word games more than Connect Four. That's so funny. So E is not in the first one or the third one. Maybe second or last spot. Marnie has been chilling underneath my chair. She knows that there's out for her. Mm, Fuse. I spelled it wrong. Sorry, y'all. You guys. So we know it's in the second spot. It's F E. No, it's E. No F. Now we know this. Mm, Okay, it's okay, Mr. Friend. I appreciate you. It's okay. Mine ain't either. Mine isn't either. Okay. B-E. Mm. We need another E, right? Another vowel. Maybe it's Y. Because that's the only other one. Unless there's another E. Mm. It seems like the more and more we play the game, the harder it gets. I'm thinking maybe it's going to end with Y. Maybe. That's a guess. It's right there too. Bevel. Close. Close, Mike. Mike practically got it, but we got to replace that middle. Ooh. Good job, Mike. Mike is carrying us today. Some days it's like that. Some days we all pitch in, some days it's just one person. No B, no E, but there's a Z in the middle. How did you guess that, Mike? How did you guess that? E. So we got a, we have an I and a P. If I can apply some of my neurons for you. We have a P and an I, just not in that spot. There's no U and there's no N. What about pizza? Pizza? Oh, we guessed. Yay! We caught it at the same time. Pizza. Well, got me one today. The Z made it kind of a little bit easier. All right. We have an I, we have an A and an L. Just not in those spots. So the A is not going to be on the third or fifth spot. It's hard when we don't know where any of the letters go. Tails. Okay, so A is not in the second, third, or fifth spot. The I is not in the second or the third spot. A has to be either fourth or first. These have been very hard lately. I don't know what the deal with. My brain not working today either. We got only one more try. That means we gotta guess it right. You back? We got one last try, Brent. Thank you, Rico Goodman. First or fourth, yeah. Where is the I at though? Maybe it's gonna end in IL, right? I'm thinking it's gonna end in IL. What about Enville? Or we could do a AVI1B. Y'all let me know. It's something. I feel like it's something IL. Do we try it? Y'all let me know. I do. It's not it. Don't try it. You have any other guesses, Mike? Can't. Oh, okay. I'm glad I waited. Thank you. I am. Then it's gonna end in I am. Okay. Okay, let's keep looking. This one is hard. It seems like the more we play, the harder they get. Mm. I don't know. So L isn't the second, fourth, or fifth. So it's either gonna be third or first. Third. I can't be second or third. Fourth. Let's. Mm, what if the word is something that's not in my vocabulary? We on the struggle bus today. Mm, I think it's gonna end in IL. How you doing, right? Welcome in. I think it's gonna end in IL. L is either the first. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. Either the first or the third. Mm. We're trying to figure out the word, the 5-letter word. It's gonna be LI, so like lid. if it was like lid, LID, that means A would be at the front. There's no S. If it's LID, that means A will be at the front. Is there a word like that? No S in the word. So it's A blank lid. Okay, well, let's do process of elimination. All lid, add lid, act lid, ACLID, is that a word? Ax lid, ag lid, an lid, am lid. Shit. I been eating up yo-yo cereal. Oh, this one is tough. We can always come back to it later on. If y'all gotta go, we'll give it like 5 more minutes. We'll try to tackle it. Oh. A can't be at the end. It's not hieroglyphics. Every time we play, I'm like, man, it's taking us a while. This one has taken us a bit. The thing about it is we don't know exactly where to let it. Like, we don't got any green letters up there. This is tough. Yeah, you can only use, so the word contains a A, I, and L, but we just don't know what spots. There's no E. That's a good guess, but there's no E. Mm. We got this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we have this one. There's no O or E or N. Uh, what do you say? A-I-L-L-I? A-L-A-I. Well, there's no I in the second spot. You see it's highlighted in yellow. Mm. Yeah, I don't think the word is in my everyday vocabulary. If we could figure out where L and A, like which is in the fourth spot or the first spot, it'd be a little easier. Yeah, we need to use L, A, and I, but not in that order. I-N-L-A. Oh, I-N-L-A. Why? That might be it. Well, that checks out, right? I-N-L. Yeah, y'all just let me know. All the time. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Friend, for putting us out of our misery. Oh my gosh. That was a simple word and we that is crazy. Thank you, Mr. Friend. You saved us. We were struggling. Thank you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Mike. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for everybody trying. I appreciate it. We were struggling. We was on the struggle bus for sure. Drum roll. Uh oh.